You know what's coming up? New life, Easter eggs, spring, and taxes. I'm so excited. So I know it's not April 15th and we're talking about taxes, but listen, the sooner you start on your taxes, the better off you're gonna be. Because if you start doing all the things we're about to talk about in this vlog, like April 14th, yeah, it's not gonna be a good plan. So we're getting a jump start on this because most of you have your W-2s already. So you can start implementing this information today. So one of the big questions around taxes is, can I use one of those websites that like you see on commercials all the time, or should I hire a tax professional? Listen, if you have a very non-complicated situation, meaning like you're single, you don't have kids, you have one source of income, you don't pay property tax, like super simple, then I'd say, yeah, I think one of those websites is great. Go ahead and do that. That's fine. That's my child yelling. If you're listening, she hates taxes too. Training her well, but I'm telling her to pay them. Be legal, everyone. But listen, when it comes to taxes, it doesn't take a lot to make like the average person's taxes complicated. If you're married, if you have kids, if you have deductions, if you're giving to a church or a charity, if you have a small business, if you have multiple sources of income, if you don't have the time, I mean, there's a lot of things to make it complicated. So I really do recommend for most people to sit down with a tax professional and have them do your taxes. Because for you, I want you to get as many deductions as legally possible, and to have someone who knows what they're doing, it's worth the time, honestly, and the money to sit down with someone who knows what they're doing. So you sit down with a tax professional, it's probably gonna be a CPA, which is a certified public accountant, or an EA, an enrolled agent. And so you're gonna sit down with these people, and these people are smart. Like they know like the tax law in and out. So again, for majority of people out there, sitting down with someone, it's worth it. And if you're kind of like, oh, I don't know, listen, for the most part, majority of the time, it's pretty inexpensive. And the amount of money you actually pay to have someone look at everything is gonna be way less than money that you possibly pay the IRS that you don't need to, or money that you actually owe and you don't realize you do. Again, this person knows the ins and outs of this, and they're gonna get you in the best position possible to make sure that you are doing exactly what you need to do during tax time. Adulting is hard, it can be confusing. And for those of us who have been doing it just a little while, we have a lot to learn. And in areas in your life that you're not an expert in, reach out, get help from those people. Again, the fee, the time is worth it. So if you click the link below, we have ELPs, endorsed local providers all over the country, tax professionals that we trust in your area. So type in your zip code if you're someone that needs to sit down with a professional and say, okay, hey, here's someone in my area, call them up, get a feel, see what you think, and sit down and make sure your taxes are done right. So taxes, I wanna end this video blog because I don't wanna talk about them anymore. We're done. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out this video on investing less but making more.